Hello and welcome to this video tutorial for Creo Parametric version 3. This tutorial will cover the use of datum planes. By now, you've probably practiced a few extrusions and appreciate the usefulness of datum planes. For example, in this object, we have a right, a top, and a front datum plane, off which our feature has been extruded symmetrically. Symmetry is generally very good practice, and parts or features that are symmetrical should be aligned on datum planes appropriately. However, some issues can arise if we want to locate a part off-center. For example, if we wanted to add a web to this feature. We can get around these limitations by creating a new datum plane. To do this, in our Datum tab, we select Plane. Now Creo prompts us for a reference of that datum plane. We're going to select the existing front plane. Now if we have multiple features, it can be a little hard to select, so we can hold then our right click to cycle through our options. When we have the front datum plane, select OK. Now in a similar manner to the extrudes, that plane is projected off our original plane. We can drag and change the location, or we can manually set it. Press OK, and that new datum plane, DTM1, appears in our workflow. We will now use this datum plane to build a feature. If we select it in our work tree first, so it's highlighted green, and then press Extrude, the reference will default to that datum plane. We can then orient to the sketch view, and if we were to draw a line, remember that Creo has no reference of any existing features unless we specify them. So we'll delete this and create references. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then middle click to complete that. Now if we want to do further drawing, our lines will snap to that reference. And we can complete the web like so. And then middle click to complete, forming a triangle that's highlighted yellow. Now we can rotate that out of plane to get a better understanding of what's going on. And we can see that web is off center as we wanted it due to the new datum plane. We're happy with that. We can click OK, apply a thickness, and then we can extrude that symmetrically, which is generally good practice. We can tick OK to complete that extrude. So we have now extruded an off-center part due to a new datum plane. If that datum plane was in the incorrect position, we can then edit that. We can right-click, edit the definition of our datum plane, adjust that, and our part will follow because it is a child feature of the parent datum plane, as per our workflow. In a similar manner to datum planes, we can also add datum axes. This is useful if we want to do further revolutions. We can demonstrate this by refitting our object. We can flip it over on our datum panel, choose axis, and we can choose this edge here, press OK, and our new datum axis appears in our workflow. With this datum axis, we can take it a step further by creating a datum plane with an angular offset. We can select plane, we can select this top surface, and holding down Control, we can select our Datum Axis. And we can see here in this panel that we've chosen a surface and we've chosen a Datum Axis. We can then rotate this with the tab or set the angular offset manually. And that appears in our workflow as datum plane number 2. We can now extrude off this new datum plane by clicking Extrude, Placement, selecting our datum plane, and then going to Sketch View. We can draw an arbitrary shape, middle click, press OK, and that is now extruding at an angle. We can flip the direction, and we can either drag that through the object, but this is often poor technique as you can result in these kind of intersections. In our modeling options, we can go up to next surface. And that is much better technique. We can press OK, and that completes extruding a feature off an offset datum plane.